Brexit trade talks are on the brink as the EU's chief Brexit negotiator has quit the negotiations in London and is heading back to Brussels. Michel Barnier travelled to London this week in order to break the deadlock, but talks will now run into next week after insufficient progress was made. With talks dragging on, the two sides have failed to meet the EU's deadline of the middle of this month. The next deadline is now Monday 23, but MEPs have insisted they will not just pass through a deal quickly and will need time to scrutinise the texts. Talks are on the brink as the two sides have just days to secure a deal. One EU source told Politico, "You can't expect us to just rubber stamp such an important and complex agreement." In contrast to the EU, if a trade agreement is reached, due to Boris Johnson's majority in Parliament, it is expected the deal will pass through the Commons much easier than in Brussels, where every member state is represented. A second source said, EU countries need time to scrutinise the texts. The role of EU member states is more than just endorsing the deal. If that's what the European Commission has in mind, it will be disastrous. This is a delicate and fragile process, which the UK doesn't seem to understand. If a deal is not reached by next week ahead of the EU leaders' video conference, Brussels is expected to contemplate no-deal contingency planning. The EU's UK coordination group had previously stated a mid-October as its own deadline for a deal, but will now discuss a new implementation timetable.